Now, the most accurate weather forecast in South Texas with Chief Meteorologist Dale Nelson.
Hi everybody, and a good evening to you. The big weather story is the fact that El Nino really took over in the month of July for us and left us with very little rainfall. In fact, most of this fell last Saturday in a phantom shower at the airport, and we still ended up with a deficit of 2.2 inches of rain. We're about 5 below normal now for the year, and our lake levels are paying the price. So Lake Corpus Christi went down 0.7% in one day. That is huge. And the combined system capacity went down 4/10% in one day, and that is also a very big number there, because we could not sustain these losses over any length of time without having some real problems. Fortunately, El Nino brings a lot of rain here in the fall, and by the time we get there, even if those lake levels are down substantially, we'll see a rebound. High pressure is in control, so that means sunny skies overall. Dangerous heat index values 103 to 113. A brief southeasterly sea breeze took us to 110 this afternoon in Corpus Christi, and the tropics are heating up in the Atlantic, but no threat here again because of El Nino. Again, let's take a look at the tropical increase in activity, which really picks up now that we turn the page into August tomorrow and September. 90% of all storms that hit the United States happen in the month of August and September. So that's why these next 2 months are so important, and for us, especially the month of August. There is a high chance of development now of this system down here in the central Atlantic as it moves into warmer water. The water temperature here is in the 70s. It's going to move into water temperature in the 80s, and it is likely to turn into Tropical Storm Chantal and move to the west-northwest towards the northern part of the Lesser Antilles. There is also another system near the Bahamas which only has a low chance of development because it's running into this wind shear that you see right here. Notice these storms that pick up, it's shearing them apart. So why is this going to happen this way, and why are neither one of these systems a threat here? Because of this high pressure system in the upper atmosphere. It's the steering currents, that's the Bermuda High, and they're going to go right around that and through the Bahamas and parallel the east coast of the U.S. For us, we're being dominated by this upper level high, and those northerly winds brought showers close to us in the Gulf today, but they stayed in the Gulf. Couple stray showers on land up to the north around Beeville. Low pressure up in North Texas keeps a light to moderate breeze here with high pressure over in the eastern Gulf. This is at the surface now that we're looking at, so we continue to have that humid flow from the southeast. Clouds and rain forecast will generate a couple showers along the coast in the morning. They pick up a little bit around noon, and then the sea breeze carries them inland and they dissipate in the afternoon as our air is still relatively stable near that high pressure system. So that's the way things are looking. Even less rain expected here on Friday. The rain forecast, again, little to none. I mean, there'll be a couple showers around, but that's about it. And the winds are going to be way down here. They'll be light every single day for the next 5 to 7 days. Our overnight forecast calls for temperatures to be dropping through the 80s into the 70s, and then looking pretty good across the region. So our NEC Co-op Energy 7-day forecast looks like this, and we're expecting to see, again, very hot temperatures here the next several days. With the average low temperature at 75, that's good. We'll be at or below that nearly every day, but the dog days of summer take over. 96 tomorrow, and so we're talking mid to upper 90s every single day for the next 7 days, which is above normal. Better at night, but worse during the day.
Yeah.
With little rainfall.